I have a question.
Well, I guess
though.
I should start dating 21
aside from
guys.
them not having
baggage.
so and so, what do they have then apart from the physical attractiveness?
Yeah.
Like, let's say we find you that perfect 18 to 25 range.
Sure.
Like, what else is there? Like,
What
I
do
mean,
you
are
look
you
for in a
looking for a
woman
lasting
to date
relationship
her?
though with this perfect 18 to 25 range?
Sure.
Yeah, like what's the
Oh,
goal
what
of
is
the
that? What's the
relationship?
perfect
Sure.
thing?
Well, first off, I have no interest in one night stands, whether that's with someone my age or with someone younger. Sleeping with someone once to me is just at least in my view, it's a waste of time. There's a whole bunch of reasons why, but it's not worth it. If I want to sleep with somebody, I want there to be a continuity. I want to continue seeing them. So no, it wouldn't be a short-term thing.
So eventually it's commitment. But what gets
That's
you
the
to that
goal, yeah.
commitment? So
Yeah.
what other things would bind you together to move forward to a commitment?
As
Like what
opposed to
qualities does she
someone,
have?
a woman
As opposed to
who's
just
30?
a physical,
Yeah.
sex stuff. I mean, what is
Yeah,
it like?
but like what? Okay, so a lot of people will say, well, a woman who's 31 is more established in her career, and
No,
but-
let's just go back to the 18 to 25
no. But what I'm
range.
trying to say is like a lot of people will argue, oh, well, one of the benefits of dating a woman who's a bit older, she's more established in her career. Men don't really care about that because I mean, we went around the table, except for you. I think every single girl here said, you want the man to pay. So like
Not me.
your success, women who like men, you being successful doesn't make you more attractive to a guy.
Is it a
like good for
detriment?
you? Like it's awesome if you're successful, but your success is not a metric with which men will look at a woman and be like, oh, she's more attractive because of her success. In the same way, a woman would look at a guy who's a doctor and attorney and be like, whoa, okay, that's kind of. They might be more attracted to him because of the prestige that comes with certain careers or the wealth that he has, because women don't share their resources with men in the same way that men share their resources with women. So that's just, I just wanted to point that out. I know that's not the question you're asking. That's just another reason why men are more inclined to date younger women and why older women who are more established in their career, it's not like, that's not an attraction trigger for men. One, for evolutionary biological reasons, but also just because women don't really share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women.
But I have to disagree a little bit because I think there's a lot of men that I've spoken to that definitely want a woman who is successful, has a college degree, things like that. And it's not about necessarily financial, but just like mental. Like they have their shit together.
Do they?
They're not
I mean,
I
dependent.
know
it's
a
more about
lot
finding
of.
a wife, I think.
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh my God, bro.
Wah, wah, wah.
Don't be mean.
Damn.
Party foul.
Shoot, what were we saying?
Oh, I was just saying that I think that there's definitely a lot of men out there that want a woman who has, got a college degree. She's, got a great career, things like that. From the mental
Yeah.
perspective,
Yeah, this is-
less about financial dependency or resources from the man to the woman, but just about having a woman who has some level of intellect that they can have a conversation with, and that, the woman's like, definitely got goals and dreams and ambition. I think a lot of men like that.
Yes.
So it's kind of hard because
Not really.
for me personally,
We met
it's a little
them.
bit hard. 'Cause
We met them.
Brian, how old are you? 34?
34,
Yeah, okay, I'm 24, so he's 10 years older than me. But I think a lot of guys, at least around my age, do not look for that at all. Maybe if you're a little bit older and you're looking for a
Yeah.
wife.
24
But-
is a little bit too young to like look in.
Your brain's
for-
not fully developed
Yeah,
yet.
to
Yeah.
look
Wait
like
till
that for a
25.
girl.
Yeah.
There
Wait
we
till
go.
25.
You're just a man with a
There we
small
go.
But even then,
Because
even
you,
then,
at the
a
25,
majority-
you're just finishing the school.
yeah.
It's different than when you're 35.
But I can even watch a chat. I can guarantee that nobody looks for that.
So this is the thing. So
actually
how
really- I
about
should
if
quit my
your
job.
girl, there's a 21-year and they, for example, are doing, let's see, and it doesn't say that they're doing, just like, they're just like, not that influencers make a lot of money, but say that they were just doing maybe like an OnlyFans thing and they want to get married, and they want to get married to you.
I mean, if you're doing OnlyFans.
Wait,
I don't know.
so okay, but she's highly attractive, and say that there's this woman who has a PhD in child development. She's published. She's does a bunch of panels all the time, and that she's gonna be a good mother to your children.
But she does OnlyFans?
No,
Wait, what?
there's
Okay,
two different women. So
Wait, what?
Just like
and
she
she's-
said earlier,
and
it's not a
she's your
detriment.
age.
It's not a detriment either.
So is it kind of netting neutral? Like it's not necessarily detriment or a.
It doesn't. It's not
a
bad.
make or break.
It's
So
not
it's neutral.
necess-
So you
well,
would choose.
So what I'm saying is we don't search for that. It's not.
Yeah.
A,
So it doesn't matter
much money
who's gonna
isn't
be the mother.
important.
So it's not. It doesn't matter who you don't care about who's gonna be a good mother to your children.
What does that have to? Hold on,
success-
we were talking
Someone-
about finances.
No,
Yeah,
I
so-
know, but I'm saying like you guys literally just base it on. It doesn't matter what she does in her life, her intellect or her thing.
no, I'm talking about money and finances.
Yeah,
just
we're
like
talking
you
about
said.
money.
Yeah.
Like
I-
you can be
I know.
smart and not.
Like,
be-
we
But
don't-
she
Yeah.
said, she said a guy likes also should care about the intellect, the degree,
Well,
and
she
all of that
listed
stuff.
multiple different.
Yeah, I know.
things.
I'm
but
focused
that's
on the
what-
exact topic of what we're talking about.
Okay, but
So the
what?
finances.
But what about
finance.
also?
Yes, women who are smart are attractive. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you can be smart and not be a doctor.
Well, I guess what other qualities aside from like
So
Okay.
personality qualities do you
But
guys look for?
well, okay.
Like,
look,
are women just
Like, why do we have to
meat
ask the
bags,
guy
or do you
what
like
are
to
you
talk to
looking
them
for?
too?
What are we
What?
looking
Yeah.
Are women just meat bags, or do you like to talk to them too?
No, but like this idea that.
wait. Say
Well,
that
because
again. Say
I
that
said,
again.
are women just
You
meat
said meat
bags,
bag.
or do you like to talk to them too?
Is
was
that
my question.
directed at me?
No, I was
Or-
talking to Brian. Yeah.
I was about to say.
Well, okay. So as somebody who's actually, I'd say I'm kind of more on the introverted side. I actually do appreciate I don't know. Some people feel the need to like constantly be yapping. I'm actually totally cool. Like I think a hallmark of a good relationship is comfort and silence, not needing to have to be fucking blabbing all the time. So, but of course I don't want like a brain dead partner, but like I mean, this perhaps coincides with someone who's capable of talking a lot. I don't want someone who's like very combative.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And so like peace is very important to me.
Yeah.
Does that mean all intelligent people, they talk a lot?
No, not necessarily,
No,
but
not
this
necessarily.
idea, this idea that I need, like I must have really deep conversation. Actually, I
do. I definitely
I
do.
like to
I
be
will agree with you on that. I
challenged.
love it.
I
but
need deep
It's-
connection.
yeah.
I need smart person.
We don't
I
just
need
spend every
intellectually. I
single
need to be
second
attracted.
talking.
Then I'm gonna walk away.
I don't know if it makes you
I need you to be smart.
I'm trying to think of the word. It's introspective. That's kind of what I look for. So not necessarily smart, like.
I don't know.
yeah, you
I've
have
had
to
experiences. I've had experiences where
You
I'm like,
define smart.
I've had experiences where I'm like, okay, hey babe, let's put on a show, and she wants to talk during the fucking show. I'm like,
She's like, "What's that?
Yo,
Who's
can we
this?
just
What's going
can
on?"
we just chill?
Just watch
Can we just chill and watch the show?
Yeah.
Or like sometimes it's like, but no, it's not like. I can have very good conversations with people of any age. Like this idea that, again, like someone who's young doesn't have a certain level of maturity. Maybe they don't have certain life experiences, but I mean, I'm sure we can all agree here. There's people that you've dated in your age cohort that are terrible people that are
Yeah, for
not
sure.
particularly interesting, or they're
Yes.
so you can find good people, I think, at any age. And so I don't know.
It just sounds like you're more willing to tolerate it from 18 to 25, and that's totally fine. That's totally okay. That's
No, I don't
allowed.
want to tolerate.
That's
I don't
allowed.
want to
You really
tolerate.
like
Well, no,
Yeah,
someone
you
like
don't
who's
wanna
a bad,
tolerate a
no,
woman.
someone who's like a bad person, or if you're weeding through, like if you're gonna deal with the annoying things that come with any kind of person, he's more willing to tolerate it
Oh.
from like 18 to 25-year-old
Oh, so
versus
she- okay,
like,
I
and
mean-
that's fine. That's all. That's all we were asking. Like,
Well,
what
I'm not-
other than
I'm
like
not
her
gonna
breedability
tolerate- for
is
example-
like a selling point?
Yeah,
No, but
don't
I'm-
wanna tolerate.
I'm not going to tolerate a woman who has borderline personality disorder. I don't care how fucking hot she is.
Yeah, no.
But like,
I just meant like talking through movies, like a little bit, like just
Oh.
like little like harmless quirks.
Sure,
like,
sure,
what's
sure.
a deal breaker for you? That's like,
but what I'm
kind
trying,
of-
there are some men that will tolerate like absolutely egregious behavior
like what?
if the person is attractive enough. And that applies to both men and women. Like if
That's
the
true,
person is
yeah.
attractive enough, they'll like overlook certain red flags. They'll
Like
tolerate
Ariana Grande.
certain behavior.
Yeah.
He's really trying to get at Ariana Grande.
For me, like if a girl, like if there's serious issues there, I don't care how hot she is. I'm not tolerating major issues. So, yeah, good times.